Have a good one, guys. Here we go. Good job. Here we go, here we go. Everything about it is communication. You want to communicate to the players, to the coaches, but also the fans what you're calling, because that just makes it obvious, clear to everybody that's in attendance. For me, that constant communication with the players is absolutely one of the most fundamental things to good officiating or great officiating. Here we go, no hands, no hands! Good hit. That's a good hit, let's go. Having that rapport with them, letting them know when they've gone over the line. But having that constant chatter is part and parcel of the game for all officials.
And is that something you're happy to do, to keep talking to them, to keep telling them that you're close, carry on, and you're going to find yourself sitting down?
Yeah, I think if you don't do that, you know, it's kind of difference between maybe a North American style of officiating and a European style of officiating. The North American style is very much that constant communication. I think that's what we try to adopt in this country. It's part of that game experience for both the players and the officials to do that. And I think whether they're wearing the captain's badge or the alternate captain's badge, that really doesn't matter all that much, and that might sound a bit of a strange thing, and it's written in the rule book that you only speak to the captain or the alternate captain. For me, that's not a necessary part. If there's a formal question to be asked of the officials, sure, that needs to come through the captain or the assistant captains, but for me, I'm happy to speak with any player on the ice, provided that the question is asked in the right way from the players. If they want to come over screaming and shouting, I'm probably not going to respond so favourably to that. Oh, is that off your equipment? Do you need to fix it? Oh yeah. Guys, 1 second. Helmet's busted here. Helmet's busted. Just watch that stick in the back of the legs.
Yeah, he had given me one right before that, so I was just going back to that.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. You know I'll always see the second one, huh? No hands! Here come the Bears, watch out. First one in my head. We got Nelson from Dowdy.
Forgot about this.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they're all waiting with the things. Whoa, that was close. Oh my God, look at that one. Awesome. 20. Oh, it's free! Oh my God. Hey! Huh?
They got extra?
No.
Fawns didn't take his gloves off.
Yeah, Fawns is...
You know why you got that? He missed the cross check on me, and then he did the same thing to him.
Yeah, we're playing hockey all night. I haven't called a penalty in the whole period. Let's go, Fawns. Let's go. I'm just going fives, huh? Just fives. Just fives each, there's nothing else.
He gets a 5 for fighting with his gloves on.
Say again?
He gets a 5 for fighting with his gloves on.
Hey, he's standing there, he knows exactly what he's doing. They're both looking at each other in the eye. He doesn't need to drop his gloves to get involved in an altercation. We just got 5 each. 5 and 5. Nothing on the clock. Yeah. Stay inside, huh?
Can you keep an eye on that play? We're back checking the net, and he pushes McGree into our own goalie. Forney, that's why he was all alone in front. He pushed him into our
Do you know
goal.
what? Okay. I do see that, but for me, if the puck then goes in the goal, it's no goal, but it's also no penalty, okay? It's no penalty, no.
Again, skating by me, I'm going to kill him.
Talk to me about it, what happened?
I shoot the puck, he skates by and elbows me in the face. And one time
I had it here. After
hit me
you...
on the side of the head, my head's like, hit me right in the side of the head, and then he runs.
Okay, that's not how I saw it, Mike, but anyway.
Should be at least.
No way.
They're standing a foot away from each other.
I know, but if I drop my gloves first and start hitting a guy and he doesn't drop his gloves, I'm getting instigated. 1,000%.
Forney knows exactly what he's doing there. Yeah, he doesn't need to drop his gloves. Do you know what? If Benny skates across, grabs him and starts throwing punches, then it's an instigator. When they're standing a foot away from each other, square, looking at each other in the eyes, and they both grapple with each other, to be honest, I could get away with calling 2 minutes each for roughing, but I'm calling them down for 5. Yeah?
Number 10 got an assist.
All right, I'll add number 10. All right, let's go. Good job. No! Guys, when he slashes the guy's stick and he lets go of it, I'm not calling a penalty, Fitzy.
Yeah, but if he's up here like this.
He's not up there like that. They're battling forward for a puck. And he lets go of the stick.
You've got to keep your cool. You've got to try and keep your cool. I mean, sometimes that's difficult for us as well, and I'll openly say that. But you've got to remember why we're there. It isn't about us. It's about the players playing the game. It's about the fans watching the game. So we want to keep in the background as much as possible. Sometimes you have to step out from the background and make a call which might not be popular with people, but it's the right call, or we think at that time is the right call. For me, I've got a very simple approach when it comes to communicating with players. Provided that conversation is between me and that player can pretty much say what he thinks about it to me. If he wants to tell me it's a terrible call and that stays between the two of us, I've actually got no problem with that. It's when it becomes a spectacle for everyone else that it shows that he's questioning the integrity of the game for me. That's where it becomes an issue, and maybe we'd look to issue a misconduct penalty, but I try and avoid that at all costs.
Sorry, I got fired up there.
It's all right.
Sorry about that.
Do you know what? The way I saw it, I might be wrong, was that was it your stick?
No, Levi's went to skate out with it and he just two-handed his stick off his hand.
I thought he just looked for it and just went like that. So
I shouldn't show that.
that's okay, I don't mind.
Sometimes you'll go on a shift in the game and that player will come out and tap you on the pads and say sorry, heat of the moment. And to be honest, that happens both ways. I've had situations where I've spoken to a player and apologised to them later in the game and said let's be better than that. We're both better than that. And you build up an understanding quite quickly of which players you can talk to in which way. There's some players you just can't talk to, and there's other players that are very open to that communication. So it works from their side as well, and that takes a few games into the season. See a team a few times before you know which players you speak to in certain ways. But once you've got that understanding, it just makes for a better game for everybody.
Yeah. Good call. Where's Derek? Where is Derek? Derek! I've called it the rest of the game. I don't have to start calling penalties. Guys grabbing each other, cross-checking. Gansey down here is cross-checking the guy. Let's just play it like we did the first 2 periods, yeah? I just said to Derek, I've called the rest of the game. I don't have to start calling a ton of penalties now.
You missed it, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
You got to stick straight in the face.
Fair enough.
Hey,
but both
sticks are parallel to everybody's body.
Do you know what? You guys are grabbing them, hooking them and everything as well, yeah? Hey! Right! Moisey, I got you for a slash, huh? I'm just going with the 5s. He's looking for the fight, do you think? Or do you think that...
Well, there was no different fight, was there? You had the cross-check with the cross-check on Desbian on whoever it was.
Yeah, the slash on Moya, I've got the first thing.
And then Desbian with a cross-check on the player.
Yeah.
That's why I fixed, and then came flying in. There's no altercation at that point.
So,
There's no fight, he's not a fair man in.
Nickerson with the instigator?
Yeah, he travels it.
He travels, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. All right, we got the original penalty, which is a slashing call on Moya. And then what we've got is 5 for fighting on Desbian and on Matt Nickerson. And on Nickerson, he's got 2 + 10 for instigator. Yeah. Yeah, so we want nothing on the clock. Completely even, okay? Original penalty is Moya slashes Forney across the skate down here. That's why I've got the call. But then Nickerson skates from like here all the way over here and grabs Desbian for the fight. And unfortunately, that's an instigator. The way he travels in.
No, that's fine. But
yeah.
Why do you think he did that? For fun?
Well, no, I know he didn't do it for fun, but
he's going after Higgins, Jamie. Like, come on, you got to see that. It's a hockey play.
Yeah, well,
they're a tough guy going after Chris Higgins.
Yeah, well, I was watching that all the way, and there's nothing more on that than there has been for the rest of the night where we've been letting you play hockey. So we're 5 on 5 here. We just stay 5 on 5. 5 on 5. Who should be on here? Okay. What we got? Gansey from 15. Yeah. Ganzak from 15. Did he get a tip in front?
15 tipped it from 22.
Did he get a tip in front? You tipped it, yeah. 15 from... No, he got a tip on it. It's 15 who scored it from Ganzak.
23.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. One each way. Did that hit the boards? Yeah. Fine, it's inside. It hit the boards! Tomo, I'm going to screw this game up for you guys and call some penalties in a minute. Both ways, running into guys in the middle of the ice.
Stuck as he went across the blue line.
All right, fair enough. I'm talking about the one down there as well, though. Guys, I'm going to screw this game up for you in a minute because I'm going to get a ton of penalties. Start playing smarter. Huh? Yeah. That was a battle, huh? It was good. No idea.
So how was it?
What a game. And we just let them play, so as much as we could. I think you probably saw there were a few moments where we talked to the coaches, talked to the benches, try and get it to calm down a little bit because you've called 2 periods where you haven't called any penalties, one penalty and a fight. And you don't then want to have to draw the reins in the 3rd period when it started to get a little bit chippy and it teetered on the edge. But, you know, we just want to let them play and give that spectacle to the fans as well. So I think both teams appreciated that, and it's certainly a joy to call those type of games.
What was the moment of the night for you where you thought, yeah, we got this absolutely bang on?
I think coming off the ice at the end of the 2nd period, you know, you got a few players saying, yeah, keep it going. You know, you do get that type of communication where, you know, they want to see a game called in that sort of way. So we appreciate that because that's good feedback for us. You know, if you get a player that isn't usually yelling and suddenly they start yelling, you do think to yourself, okay, well, maybe we've missed something here, maybe something's gone on that we haven't quite seen in the right way, and we didn't have any of that tonight. So that's good feedback for us, that we know that they appreciate the job that we're doing.
You know, refereeing wasn't a factor. He let the guys play. I'd rather play that. I mean, there could have been 20 power plays aside tonight, but you know, in the long run, I thought both teams battled real hard. You know, and we came up short tonight. You know, the second goal really hurt us.
You just want to be able to allow a game of hockey to go off like that.